Now, I am pretty sure that most people who are clicking onto my video have definitely watched the exchange between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira at the UFC PI, and they got into a pretty heated argument, or at least it was heated for Alex Pereira. But after watching this video and then scrolling through all of Ankalaev's tweets, because Pereira, the reason why he's so mad is because Ankalaev was talking a lot of shit to him. I gotta say, I have no idea why Pereira's so mad. All right. Now, the answer can be obvious. Magomed Ankalaev's the guy who beat Alex Pereira a couple of months back in their first fight. Ankalaev currently holds the light heavyweight belt. And in a way, kind of threw Alex Pereira out of relevancy, at least to most of the UFC fans. I don't really feel that Alex Pereira in this situation is justified for being so mad. All right. And again, if this is some kind of marketing ploy to hype up the fight, then fair enough. You got me sold. You bamboozled all of us fans. All right. Maybe the Alex Pereira is working with the rat known as Ali Abdelaziz behind the scenes, and then talking about, oh, I'm gonna pretend to be mad because you guys talk shit to me. But in reality, we're gonna try to hype up the fight because let's be realistic. That first fight was pretty dead, and I don't think that many fans are clamoring about the rematch. But regardless, we're gonna go through the entire interaction between Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev. If you guys want to see the whole video that Alex Pereira posted, you guys can look it up on his YouTube channel. But today we're gonna just look at the clip specifically where Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev come face to face.
Falou, faz diferença pra mim qualquer momento.
Pode ser profissionais, pô. Pode ficar.
O que você quer falar?
Somos profissionais, respeito você, mas dia 4 de outubro eu vou bater em você. Vou bater de mão aberta, na sua cara.
Okay, right off the bat, Alex Pereira is coming off extremely confrontational. Talking about, oh, I respect you as a fighter and all of that. But on October 4th, which isn't even the date of the fight itself, all right? October 4th is, I believe, the press conference day for UFC 320. Alex Pereira is talking about, oh, I'm going to slap you. I'm going to do this and that to you and all kinds of crazy shit. And it feels like Alex Pereira is the aggressor in this situation. And right off the bat, you can clearly see that Alex Pereira is very frustrated with Magomed Ankalaev. And Magomed Ankalaev, I don't think he understands why this sort of hostility is coming towards him, other than the fact that Pereira's maybe salty that he lost the first fight. Right? But then we're gonna check on to Magomed Ankalaev's response. I'm not exactly sure where on the timeline it is. Let me just find it for you guys. It's probably around here somewhere.
Ele pode levantar. Tu же самое нужно слово бросаться на мы, что октября будет. Давайте сделаем это в ринге. Зачем говорить пустые слова?
Ele falou, cara, na verdade a gente vai lutar no dia 4 de outubro, a gente não tem que trocar palavras mais.
Mas eu não falei nada, ele sempre falou. Eu nunca falei nada,
Yeah.
ele sempre falou. E agora, quando chegou frente a frente, é um cuzão.
Yeah, so Alex Pereira is basically mad because Magomed Ankalaev was talking all this shit, or at least his team was. Meanwhile, Alex Pereira's been kind of quiet. All right, that's fair, I guess. But at the same time, I'm looking through Magomed Ankalaev's Twitter, all right, and doesn't really look like he's talking all that much shit, right? We look through his recent tweets, right? Of course, he's talking back because Alex Pereira posted that whole video, that confrontation happened, and the fact that they're about to fight soon. But prior to that, I don't really see what Alkalife said that was really egregious, all right? This guy literally didn't even post anything for the past 2 months. All right, all he said was he's gonna knock out Alex Pereira this time. All right, I think that's pretty reasonable considering you guys are gonna fight each other. And prior to that, I guess This is what he's mad about. All right, Alex now asking he wants to fight me during Ramadan again. I need more time, and the other clown we have is doing his homework. Let me fight him. This was when Ankalaev was asking to fight Pereira or Yuri Prohaska on International Fight Week, but both of them declined to fight Ankalaev. You could talk about, oh, Alex Pereira doesn't want to fight me anymore. He's scared. All right, he's gonna retire the guy and all that stuff. But first off, this is Ali Abdelaziz. If you guys don't believe me, this is what Ankalaev posted not that long ago. All right, just for all the fans out there, for the last 2 months, I made my own tweets. ChatGPT and Google Translator is the best. All right, let's see where. Yeah, so right here, the last tweet he made. And if you look back 2 months ago, however, all right, he has not posted much of anything. Right, this is like prior to like this confrontation happening. These are the only two posts he really made, and outside of that, I think everything has been Ali Abdelaziz. So as far as I'm concerned, I think Magomed Ankalaev is just kind of offset because I don't think this is really Magomed Ankalaev in control of his Twitter. All right, the rat terrorist snitch rat known as Ali Abdelaziz is probably trash talking the most, but I don't think he's really been trash talking all that hard. Right, compared to what Ali Abdelaziz typically says when he wants to trash talk other fighters through his fighters' Twitter accounts. This is pretty tame. So for Alex Pereira to really, I guess, overreact the way he did, I'm very surprised by that. All right. And again, maybe this is some kind of big marketing ploy from Alex Pereira to hype up the fight. But if it isn't, which I don't think it is because I don't know. I don't think I don't think Magomed Ankalaev's really that type to like just play along with that gimmick to sell a fight. You know what I mean? It just feels very off-putting, and it feels very one-sided, at least in terms of the beef. And it's not just that. Like Alex Pereira, like he's made an entire like video segments about like, oh, uh I'm going to slap Magomed Ankalaev. All right, he's hiding from me like a chump. Which again, I didn't see this entire video, but realistically, I don't think Magomed Ankalaev's really hiding from Alex Pereira. Like Ankalaev beat Pereira the first fight. I understand that it was a close fight, but still, like if you're giving that win to Pereira, you're kind of coping. And for once, I just feel that Magomed Ankalaev is kind of in the right to be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Right? And again, maybe this is some fucking genius marketing play, but again, I doubt it. I don't think it's gonna go that far. As far as I'm considering what's going on right now, it just feels like Alex Pereira either A is just salty about losing the first fight, or B, he's trying to make one-sided drama in order to hype up the fight. But this whole narrative of, oh, Uncle Live's ducking me, Uncle Live's doing this, Uncle Live's doing that, doesn't really seem all that true, to be honest. All the trash talk doesn't look like it's from Magomed Ankalaev. Like the guy barely speaks English, and yet can somehow tweet something like this. All right, I hope Shama will show up in Abu Dhabi. Don't be scared, homie. All right, when has Ankalaev ever used the term homie? All right. I know it's not a very hard word to understand, but still, I don't think Magomed Ankalaev's the type to really be saying that stuff. Anything Magomed Ankalaev's pretty tame, and as far as I'm concerned, I think he's reasonable to just ask her to just fight because they were talking a lot of trash in their first fight, and every bit of trash talk that Ankalaev brought up was in the first fight, and he won. So unless Pereira, unless he's gonna turn into Mystic Mac and try to promote the fight like no one's ever done before, I don't really understand why he's doing this. And it just comes off as him being more salty than anything else against Magomed Ankalaev. All right, that's gonna be it for today's video. Again, leave a comment down below what you guys think. about Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev and their heated confrontation because to me it just looks one sided. All right, in terms of the beef. All right, I don't think Magomed Ankalaev really cares. Meanwhile, Alex Pereira is actually really pissed off right now. I I guess for good reason, but not really. But yeah, leave a comment down below what you guys think. But other than that, though, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to like and subscribe so we can get this channel monetized. But otherwise, I will try to post one more video. I'm not really too sure when it's gonna happen, but I missed yesterday because I was really exhausted. But I don't know. I'll find time to post one more video now that I'm not working today. So yeah, leave a comment down below what you guys think. And other than that, though, I will probably see you guys later. Peace.